Hi, I'm Noah, and I roast famous figures. Today I'll be roasting Border Patrol agent, face of the occupation of Minneapolis, and a man whose hair looks like it was left over after someone else's haircut, Gregory Bovino. Bovino defended the killing of Alex Preddy, who witnesses say was holding a phone and attempting to help a woman who had been knocked to the ground by saying that Preddy wanted to inflict damage and massacre law enforcement. I don't think you can massacre anyone with a phone, but I will agree with Bovino that one way to inflict a lot of damage on his agents is to record the things they do. Bovino even went so far as to say that in Preddy's shooting, the victims are the Border Patrol agents there. It is so disconnected from reality to say that the victims in a shooting are the people who did the shooting, but I will say there is one way in which the agents are victims that Preddy was not. The agents had to work for Greg Bovino. Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, has called Bovino Border Patrol's Commander-at-Large, which may sound like an impressive title, but is not a legally defined position within Border Patrol, so whatever powers or duties it may come with are unclear. It must be so hard for Bovino to not have formally defined powers. If he doesn't know what his powers are, how can he be sure that he's abusing them? Bovino has been sent away from Minneapolis and back to his home in El Centro, California, but a DHS spokesperson has denied that he's been fired or relieved of his position. I'm torn because being removed from a project that you were heading after it went disastrously wrong and returned to a lower level position sounds like getting fired, but why would Donald Trump fire Greg Bovino? Firing Bovino would be the right thing to do. After Bovino was maybe fired, his higher-ups at Customs and Border Protection also barred him from using his Twitter account, where he was regularly getting into fights and defending law enforcement's actions. That's how you know Bovino messed up. He somehow got a movement headed by Donald Trump to say that someone needs to stop writing unhinged tweets. Bovino has said that he was inspired to join the Border Patrol by the Jack Nicholson movie The Border, which, I kid you not, is about corrupt Border Patrol agents who murder people. Of course, when Bovino grew up, he realized that the movie was mostly Hollywood fantasy. In fact, it was so unrealistic that at the end, one of the Border Patrol agents gets a conscience. Alright, please consider donating to help the family that I sponsor in Gaza. If you'd like to support me or watch bonus videos, please check out my Patreon. Then let me know who else to roast, and join me next time when I'll be roasting rapper, someone who just declared herself to be Donald Trump's #1 fan, and a woman seen here wrapped in about 10 chinchillas, Nicki Minaj.